Fluorosis is a major public health problem in our country, and presence of this disease, which is caused by excessive ingestion of fluorides. Anything more than 6 milligrams a day is considered as an upper safe limit of fluoride intake. And in endemic areas, particularly like Prakasham and the Nalgonda district and so on, subsoil water contains large amounts of fluorides. And Nalgonda Dutch people have did a study of these hundreds of these water samples when they estimated fluoride level 9, 10, sometimes goes up to 20 and beyond. Water supplies in rural areas are the groundwaters. And 50% of the groundwaters in our country are not optimum when it comes to fluoride.
This fluorine, due to the rock water interaction, slowly leaches into the groundwater. That's how the concentration of fluoride increases enormously in the waters present in those areas. This fluoride concentration does not add any color or taste to the water. This is the problem. Villagers cannot detect that their waters are polluted or contaminated with fluoride. Only by the chemical analysis we can determine that the concentration of fluoride is very high.
This fluorosis is not only because of excessive amount of fluoride coming from food and water, but there are other things which aggravate the fluoride problem. Because our part of the world is in a temperate climate, and summer temperatures go up to 110, 12 and so on. So weather is responsible for the severe forms of fluorosis in Nalgonda and Prakasham and other districts, but also the occupation plays a role and so on. Because these are the laborers who sweat in the farm fields, and then naturally they consume a lot of water containing high amounts of fluoride and so on. And I ask the girls, then show them their teeth. They are so shy. They are good looking, beautiful children, girls, but their teeth are terrible to look at. and it definitely affects them in their development and so on. And psychologically, it is a terrible effect it causes when you take excessive amount of this fluoride. And then the bones suffer because it's a bone element. 96 to 99% of whatever fluoride we consume, it is retained in the bones. And when excessive amount is taken, bones suffer because they become thick, heavy, and then that ligaments which surround the bones, they get calcified, and spine becomes one stiff, and then patients cannot move, and then their body becomes sort of a stiff, joints are affected, and including teeth are affected. In late stages, what happens is that because of these changes in the spine, this overgrowth of bones, what we call in medical terms osteophytes, they press upon the spinal cord and then they produce paralysis. So last stage what happens is that patients are paralyzed, and then that paralysis cripples them completely. Once they develop skeletal fluorosis, they don't live beyond 10 years. Because imagine somebody in 30s develops skeletal fluorosis, by the time of 40, he's dead. And that's a terrible thing really.
And Ravichandarani is from Telangana. He is in the Telangana Association in Atlanta. He came and approached me that they want to do this plant, and it was such a great thing that I said, God has given everybody the basic necessity is water, and if water is not given, then there is no use of us, because without that nobody can live, and you don't want to have an unclean water. And this was a great thing that Rotary is joined with this, and then we are trying to do as Rotarians all over the world, we are trying to bring these type of projects, and it's a great pleasure for me.
The Rotarians and the Rotary clubs in our district have been in the forefront of Rotary service, exemplifying the eternal Rotary ideal of service above self. Apart from Rotary's flagship program of polio eradication, Rotary clubs in our district are engaged in projects relating to water and sanitation as well as literacy. A number of districts in the Telangana region, the villages in these districts are afflicted with the fluoride problem. The villagers become victims of fluorosis because the fluoride content in the water is unacceptably high. To do our bit in redressing this problem, thanks to our Rotary Foundation, thanks to the fact that Rotary is an international service organization with more than 1.2 million Rotarians in 206 countries, more than 33,000 clubs, we have got together. We have got together with our partners in service in the United States who have joined hands with us, with our Rotary Foundation chipping in with its own contribution, and we have taken up the projects to provide reverse osmosis plants in a number of endemic villages in the Telangana area. Today, we are very fortunate as part of the implementation of this project in this village of Godamakunta. We have our foreign partner from Atlanta, the immediate past president, Dr. Paddy Sharma. We also have a public representative in the Georgia state. We have Mike Clinton with us, and they have been part of this dedication ceremony this morning. During the Rotary year 2009-10, we have taken up this project to provide for 70 defluoridation or reverse osmosis plants, 40 of them in schools and 30 of them in villages, which means more than 75,000 beneficiaries now have the gift of safe drinking water so that they do not become prone to not just fluorosis but a host of other diseases. This endeavor, this project is continuing in the current year, and again we are associating with the Rotary Club in Atlanta thanks to Dr. Paddy Sharma, Rotarian Ravi Chandar and others, and another 25 villages will now receive the benefit of the defluoridation or the RO plants in the current year. This is an ongoing effort. It is said that the greatest reward for doing good is the opportunity to do more, and we Rotarians here in 3150 will certainly continue this mission of providing safe water and sanitation to the peoples in our communities.
Good evening. I am Dr. Sharath, past District Governor of Rotary International District 3150 for the year 2008 and 9. I thank Ravichandra and the group who are involved in this project, the giving safe drinking water for this part of the world. And I thank Shiv Kumar from Rotary Club of Secunderabad West for coordinating these projects in and around the areas of Telangana, especially to this school where the fluoride content is very much. And you can see the children, when they were talking before in the video clippings, they were telling that before they were having water from a well which is contaminated with fluoride, and now they are very happy having this clean, safe drinking water. And one of the girls is very happy in sharing her experiences that the village which you can see far behind, the villages in and around, because of the heavy rainfalls and all that from the past 1 or 1.5 months, there are a lot of communicable diseases, but this school is not touched by any of these diseases. That is because of having this safe and clean water. And thanks to Ravichandra and all the group who are involved in this project, and the need is very much, and I congratulate them for selecting this project, for selecting health especially as one of the main thing into their service activity. And I request them to consider even the education part, which this part, the Telangana needs, really needs a good boost in that. And definitely the Telangana forum, different forums in US can do and make a difference in this part of the world. And you can see the children in and around, they are very happy having this drinking water, and they want to express their gratitude to Ravichandra and all the friends around. Do you? Thank you very much.